Hello, Kokomi here, and well, last time on, first of all, if you're wondering about the name change, there's a video about it in the link in the link to it's in the description below. But last time on Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, we managed to win our first battle as the Crimean Liberation Army, and now, as Princess Alinthia's newly formed Crimean Army, with Ike as its commander, marches towards Tor Garen and claims its first victory. Yes, thank you for recapping what just happened. Tor Garen is a vast wall guarding Daein's border, manned by battalions of well-trained soldiers. It was long thought impenetrable. Yet the strength of the Crimean army under General Ike's leadership far outstrips Daein's expectations, and Tor Garen falls. Learning of Gallia's increasing interest in the war, Ike wastes no time ordering his troops to further into the heart of Daein. The gears of history, which had come to a halt with the fall of Crimea, slowly creak to life once more. And welcome to Chapter 19, Entrusted. Nysala, King Nysala of Kilvis, I would speak with you now. Oh, if it isn't General Petrine, what brings you up to these frosty mountain peaks? I've no time for pleasantries. Is it true? Has Crimea's army breached Tor Garen? Though I am loath to report it, this appears to be the case. Bah. Kayachi! I can't pronounce that. You worthless dog. Being defeated by that girl's motley band just proves how useless he was. Surely it is not the general's fault alone. He was told that Crimea's army was weak and that Tor Garen was impregnable. And yet, he was defeated. I'd say that someone severely underestimated our enemy, wouldn't you? What was that? Do you dare insult Daein, Crow? Men have forfeited their lives for less. Insult Daein? Never. Come on, General Petrine. I'm merely stating the facts. Regardless of the previous battle's outcome, Crimea's army will be stopped here. I'll be taking the field myself. Sounds like you've set the stage for a grand performance. General Petrine, Kilvis will always stand at Daein's side. As long as we receive our payment, of course. If gold is all it takes, then may our friendship never end. See to it that your performance warrants such consideration. Homasa, come here. Yes. Work with King Kilvis to put a stop to Crimea's army. No screw-ups, or else. Leave it to me, General. I will not suffer another failure, King Kilvis. You must finish them, and do so quickly. Are we clear? I'm so sick of being made a fool by that Crimean floozy and her pathetic band of sellswords. And the remaining portion of my fee. Don't worry, we have it ready. You'll get paid when the job's done. As long as we're clear on that point, everything's settled. Well then, I'm off. Dog's breath. Even by half-breed standards, those crows are complete scum. Give that one even the smallest opening and he'll steal the eyes from your skull. What an untrustworthy wretch. And with that, we get to see the results for last battle, including a bunch of new allies. And Marshall was the MVP, which, okay, I'll take it. But yes, with that, we got a chance to see the map we're going to be going up to. And we can see that there's going to be quite a bit of stuff going on. But for support conversations, oh, Marcia can support with Tanith. I did not know that. Let's see what they have to say. Oh, Marcia, it's been a while. Oh, chestnuts, Deputy Commander Tanith, what are you doing here? I was just about to ask you the same thing. As Deputy Commander of the Holy Guard, I took this position on Imperial orders. I never would have thought I'd run into one of my former subordinates so soon. We've been together since we crossed into Daein. Oh, I had no idea. Talk about strange luck. It certainly is. I'm so glad I've come across my special subordinate. I've been looking for you for a long time, you know. Deputy Commander, your eyes. Why are you squinting at me like that? Are you angry? Oh, I'm angry. I am very angry. Very angry indeed. Right now I'm weighing my options. Which penalty should I inflict on you for deserting the Daein Holy Guard? I'm no deserter. Didn't you read the letter of resignation I wrote? Did you think you could cast off your sworn duty by scribbling on a piece of paper? You should know the weight of being a soldier in service of the Daein Holy Guard. I'm sorry, but I was in such a hurry. Commander Sigrun is a charitable person. She says she is willing to overlook your desertion. Whew. However, I put an end to that nonsense. I told her that I would bring you back at any cost and deliver the appropriate penalty. I hope you're ready. Oh, I just remember I have to be somewhere. Somewhere really far away. Excuse me, ma'am. Stop right there, you're not going to get away this time. Nice to see that Marcia did mention that she was part of the Daein Pegasus Knights back when we first met her. And now that's coming full circle. This could spoil growth, don't care about that. We'll see Ike and Jill. Or not Ike and Jill, Ike and Leaf. Hey, Leaf, what's up? You fought pretty well the other day. Better than I expected. What? Me? You see anyone else? No, but I didn't expect that from you. The Lagoos have such awesome natural power. I figured Bjork looked weak in comparison. Totally different styles of fighting. You don't have the reactions or control that we do, but you're actually kinda graceful. It must be tough to use a weapon that's not actually connected to your body. No wonder you train so much. Without teeth or claws, we need our weapons to move like they're a part of us. So yeah, that takes a lot of work. I see. I may have to train more, which reminds me. Do you remember our bargain? Of course. Will you do it? I should ask you. Lagoo's training is hard. You're going to hurt. And bleed. Are you ready? Let's do it. And thus Ike started bleeding before the battle even began. With that, Gatry and Shinon have a conversation. Yes, Shinon is now back with our party, and I kind of wish we didn't just get to see that here. We got to show it in the screen when I was going over units, but oh well. Maybe I should, or then again I could. No, I wouldn't do that. Hey. Oh hey, Shinon. What in the heck are you doing? It's really annoying. Shh, it's a secret. Whatever, see you around. Well, wait, I'm just joking. Stop being so mean and listen for a second. I will if you buy dinner tonight. Oh, alright, but you better give me good advice. Of course. So what's on your mind? I'm thinking about the reward that we're going to get. I'm not sure what to do with it. Up to you. Spend it however you please. But every time I spend money, you give me a hard time. I do? How? What about the other day when I bought the ultimate shield? Gatry, that was a castle gate. Hey, did you ever get that back? That guard thought you were a thief. And remember the Speed Bring 4000? That secret elixir that boosts speed just by sprinkling it all over your body? You mean that putrid snake oil? You dumped the whole bottle on your head without smelling it first. But that wonderful potion did work. I did move faster. You moved faster because 30 stray dogs were chasing you. See? You're giving me a hard time again. Oh, did I hurt your feelings? Wow, it sure is fun to tell you the truth and have you grumble at me in return. No, I didn't mean... Sorry. You're too honest sometimes. You're embarrassing me. Alright, let's go eat. Now that's spending wisely. Yeah, wait a minute, Shinon, you didn't help me at all. This isn't part of the deal. As someone who has to budget tightly on spending money for food, I can't... The fact that I could just say, now eat, that's money spent wisely. I mean, yes, but I also just can't eat whenever. Yeah, different perspectives. But then again, they're also living in more dire times than I am. I'm just a college student. But yeah, Shinon is back with us. And you can go ahead and give him the brave bow that he dropped. Shinon, there's not much new to say about him. He's pretty much the same as when he left. His base stats are going to be pretty low for this point in the game. However, his growth sort of make up for that. So, unlike most pre-promoted units, they come with really good base stats, but not so good growth. Shinon's the opposite, and he's a bit weird for that reason. But hey, if you didn't train Rolf, or you're just in desperate need of a sniper, Shinon's there, and he's got your back. He may not be winning any awards in the character department, but he's a decent unit. So I'm going to go ahead and manage EXP and stuff. I don't know if I'm actually even going to award any EXP this round, because I think I promoted everyone. So I don't think I need to. Yeah, no, I'm not going to award it. I'm going to hold off on awarding EXP this time. I just want to check one more thing, and that is the skills. Let's see. No? Okay, I'm thinking of something else. So yes, with that, we'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and change my unit's equipment around, and then I will meet you guys in a second. Okay, so I went ahead, why can't I speak? I went around and organized some stuff, and I'm going to use some items. I'm going to give Nefini the Draco Shield to increase her tankiness. Statue Frag really just affects ability to shove, so sure, I guess. Mia can use that, and I'll just give Jill some luck, because why not? These aren't the best ideas in the world. I encourage you to go and experiment on your own. I went ahead and redid some inventory stuff, including buying Jill an axe, and buying Marsha a sword. And I gave Nefini a new forged weapon, that I may or may have not named after the legendary lance from FE6, because I really can't come up with names on my own. But with that, we'll go ahead and watch the invoke conversations, and then head on to the main chapter. Bye, see you later. Yep. Oh, Mist, watch your step, it's slippery. Whoa. Mist? I landed right on my butt. The snow's cold. Be careful. Alright, hey Jill, I'm gonna make a snow angel. Whee! It must be nice to be so cheerful. Jill! Who's there? It's me. Captain Har, but this is an enemy camp. I've been trying to track you down ever since you disappeared at Toha. I figured you were off chasing after the Crimeans. I never imagined that you would join up with them. At first it was just circumstance, but now it's different. Now I'm with them because I want to be. Spending time with them, and coming into contact with Laguz, has shown me what a fool I've been. Laguz. I never thought I'd hear that word from someone who once said subhuman with such absolute hatred. Sounds like you had some good experiences with this happy little band. I knew that if anyone would understand, it would be you, Captain. So you're forming your own set of values for the first time. That's good. That's very, very good. But what are you planning to do now? If you keep moving forward, you're going to face General Shiharam before long. Causing trouble for my father was never my intent. However, as a member of this army, I will face him with my shoulders straight and my head held high. So you're determined to see this through? I am. So be it. Then there's nothing left to be said. Farewell. The next time we meet, it'll be as enemies. Prepare yourself. And get some rest. You know how important it is. Ike, can I talk to you? A few minutes ago, a man I'd never seen before showed up and spoke to Jill. I wasn't sure what was going on, so I went and found you. What should we do? Whatever they're talking about, it sure looks serious. Jill trained in the Daein army. Fighting against her countrymen will be tough, no matter how prepared she thinks she is. I don't care what happens, you can't let her fight against her own father. Alright, Ike? It might not be a bad idea to keep her at the base camp, just while we're in Daein. I'll take on any number of enemies, but this snow is another story. I think my beautiful wings are icing over. That sounds like trouble. Are you going to be able to fly? Yes, of course I can fly. These wings aren't for looks, you know. They're made of flesh and blood and feathers. It's not like I'm some animal that has to hibernate when winter rolls in. Jeez, can't you Bjork tell the difference between comic exaggeration and serious conversation? Oh, I was supposed to laugh, was I? Sorry about that. Oh my, such sincerity. This is unexpected. It looks like someone taught you manners. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what are our chances for victory? We're still at an extreme disadvantage. What? That's not the answer I wanted. You gotta do better than that, Bjork General. I'm here. We lose, how am I ever going to show my face in Phoenix again? We're at a disadvantage, but I don't intend to lose. There's a man in Daein that I need to find, and I will be the last thing that he sees. Huh, well said. I wish you could repeat that to today's younger generation. There are some weaklings back home that I don't even want to call hawks. I'd love to stick them back in their eggs and start over from scratch. Hey, you hatch from eggs? Eh? I was speaking figuratively, you know, like a metaphor. We haven't hatched from eggs for many generations now. Silly Bjork. Alright, I'm out of here. I gotta warm up the old wings before battle, or who knows what might happen. I figured that egg thing was a joke, but I had no idea that it ever really happened. Bird tribes. Go figure. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Oh, General Ike, what is it? It's nothing, really. I thought I'd just say hello. That's considerate. Your king is very generous, isn't he? And it's not just Rayson I'm talking about. He left us his 2 retainers as well. How do we pertain to the king's generosity? I guess it's because Rayson kept apologizing. I just thought that. Am I misinterpreting something? I don't know, but I know that the king can survive without our help. Is that true? That's pretty amazing. I've been given the title of Lord, but I still can't run this army on my own. Titania and Soren handle all of the little details, and that's what keeps us from collapsing into chaos. Our king does nothing special. Everyone just does what's needed. There is no chaos. He's really trusted, isn't he? That's natural. In Lagu society, the strongest become king. Unlike Bjork, kingship is not tied to blood, so we have no weak kings. I'm sorry, perhaps that was improper. No, I agree with you. Choosing a ruler by strength instead of birth makes much more sense. Whenever we face big Neon troops, we target the units with weak leadership and eliminate them first. Bjork weapons can be very powerful, but not everyone wields them well. Since Bjork also choose generals by bloodlines, their competency is uneven, and that is a weakness of Bjork armies. As for you, General Ike, the time to prove yourself is approaching. It's true, no matter how strong the individuals are, that strength is worthless if they're weak as a unit. An army's power comes from leadership and management. That's good to remember. Thanks. And with that, let's head into the main chapter. So, General, there looks to be a lot of enemy soldiers ahead. Mostly Daein, but there are some crows from Kilvis as well. More than our last fight. Yeah, there's a lot, but the most troubling thing is that King Kilvis is with them. The Crow King himself is cooperating with Daein? Yep, and compared to the other crows, the king is in a class by himself. Obviously he's no match for our king, but anyway, you should move carefully. An entire unit that's under the command of King Kilvis. I think that bodes ill for us. The outcome of the battle hinges on how we deal with them. Kilvis soldiers, huh? As fellow bird tribe Lagoos, what can you tell us about them? Please don't lump us together with those carrion birds. We're not partial to the crows. As you know, we are outmanned by the Daein troops. Is there any way to get the ravens to withdraw? That would be a tremendous help. Well, I suppose I could go meet with King Kilvis, if I had to. I don't think my speaking to him is going to make a difference, though. If you like, we will try, but don't expect anything to come of it. No matter the circumstance, I will never speak to a crow. No matter what we decide, sitting here like this is giving the enemy more time to prepare. You're right. Come on, let's get moving. Sir, the Crimean army has arrived! I hope they're prepared to pass into oblivion, for this will be their final resting place. Okay, Mr. Typical anime antagonist-looking character. Seriously. Well, I guess he looks more unique than some of the other bosses we've seen. Crimean stragglers joined with an army on loan from Begnion. I've even heard that they have a betrayer in their midst, and yet they still march on. What an odd group, but as long as Kilva stands on at the side of Daein, they have no future. I suppose they're just unlucky. It appears the enemy has spotted us. Well, a group this large is hard to miss. How will you proceed? No tricks, nothing fancy. We'll hit them from the front, fast and hard. I'm sure you're already aware of this, but if you don't do something about the kill list, you're at a disadvantage. Yes, I've heard about the Ravens, but even so, it's not as if we can turn tail and run away. Now that I think on it, King Kilvis and Prince Rayson used to be close friends. Did you ask him to speak to the king? He was most empathetic in his refusal. It seems that Nysala was responsible for Rayson's capture at the hands of Duke Tanis. I can't really blame him. And the Hawks. They too are of the bird tribes. Surely some connection could be found there. They weren't very excited about the suggestion. You could command them to do it. There's an antagonism between the tribes that we don't understand. I'd rather not force the issue. Trying to coerce them into it would be unfair. I will let them do as they please. That is so very like you. However, giving orders that are unpopular is often necessary when one is in command, and maybe so, but I can only do things the best I know how, my own way. Come, it's time to go. Come, it's time to go, and the serf runs away from the battlefield. You're a Lagoose too, you can fight. So yes, King Kilvis, Nysala has taken the field himself, and he's not as strong as Tibarn, and you can beat him, theoretically? You really don't want to mess with him, though, and you really would want to avoid fighting him at all costs, because he's actually really strong. And as for the boss, well, it says defeat boss, and... oh. Okay, turns out Nysala is considered the boss. I thought this guy would be considered the boss, but okay. So, yeah, kind of awkward. But the real thing that lets you from just keeping flying up Ulki or Janeth, which, by the way, if you didn't get the hint already, bring at least one of these two guys and bring Rayson in this chapter. And if you chose not to recruit them previous chapter, good luck. But these guys here, these ballista wielders, are going to make it a bit tough. So you definitely want to get close and take out these ballista wielders without having to worry about, so you can move Janeth and Ulki near Nysala without too much worry. So that's definitely why I have Leith in the front here, since she'll just be able to run up and take out the people. So I'm going to try and have her just sort of weave in and take on enemies. It's Leith. She'll be fine. I think she'll be fine. So yeah. Don't worry about, like, not taking out Ravens, though. There are, like, some instances where if you want to recruit someone, you need to not take out, or just get someone on your side, you need to not take out their soldiers or something. And that's a common thing in Fire Emblem games. You don't need to worry about that here. You can take out the Ravens to your heart's content, and there should not be an issue. Let's see. Go ahead and refresh. Did I just put Rayson in range of one of the Ravens? I really hope I did not. No, I did not, and he won't transform this turn, so he might have been in range if he transformed this turn, but he did not. So go ahead, see if we can get Nafini up there. I can use the Javelin against this guy, but oh, that's a Killer Axe. I don't want to risk against that. Whoops. Alright. So if I put Nafini right here, we'll be fine. I might just have Tanith go and take care of these guys. Though I kind of want to train Marcia's sword rank, so... can I shove with No, I can't. Okay. It's only Lagoos that can shove mounted units. And we'll go ahead and move everyone else up. I'm not going to reinforce just because I don't want. Though it could be potential, like, good fodder for baiting out the, these guys, the, ballista users. And there is one over here, so you have to be careful about that guy, too. Yeah, really the big issue in this chapter is the ballistas and Nysala. And, yeah, getting the Nysala wouldn't be tough if it wasn't for the ballistas. That's probably why they're there. Alright. Well, let's see how they do things. Yep, Nysala transformed. This is going to be interesting. If you don't have Racing, or if you chose to not recruit Racing, or you've managed to lose them already, you can take out Nysala, but it's going to require getting a really tanky unit who can, well, tank hits from Nysala. Wow, that was pretty cool. I'll take that, Mia. Good job. But, yeah, if you want to take out Nysala, definitely bring someone who can just take a lot of hits. Maybe having Gatry or Braum come along, and so long as they're promoted, of course, will be useful. But Nysala does have a special skill called Vortex, and that skill... Are these guys running away? Okay, you do that. You do that. They will not transform this turn, so I could probably get Marcia over to them if I just move her here, and then have Racing come up here and chant. Excuse me. So yes, if you really want to get Nysala out, get a tanky unit, and don't rely on one of your bird or flying units to be that tanky unit, because Nysala has a skill called Vortex, which gives all of his attacks a wind effect. So basically, his attacks will be good against flyers, so on and so forth, just like any other wind stuff. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Yep, alright, let's go. It won't kill, but it'll be good for sword EXP, at least. So I do want to get that up a little, though Mist needs to get her sword EXP up above anyone else. Where is she anyway, Mist? Yeah, Mist is still at D, and I really need her to get her sword EXP higher. Can Letha just, like, weaken this person? Nope, you just gotta kill. Ooh, this guy's a Lagoos bow. Mia can reach him, so I could just have Mia take him out. The big thing is I don't want to... Oh, yes. So see, if I put Leaf here, yeah, I can take out this archer, but that would also put Leaf in range of Nysala, which I really don't want. It might be possible to take out this archer with a javelin from Nefini. It's close. Only other thing I can think to do is have Astrid take a shot. Which, yes, even with the iron bow, it works. Well, welcome back to the party, Astrid. You have not been used in a bit. So with that, this guy should go down, and that'll take care of one ballista. Thank God. That just leaves the other ballista to take care of. I probably could try and bait out, I could probably try and wait for Nysala's, thing to, or his, gauge to deplete, as I don't believe he, has the infinite gauge like other units do. Sure, Janeth, do your thing. And yes, I know there's a sniper right next to him, don't worry, I plan on taking care of him. But we actually get to see Janeth in battle for once, and he got hit. Janeth, you're supposed to be a dodge tank. Jeez. So yeah, what I'm going to do is that if Nysala moves this way, I'm going to have Janeth here, or not Janeth. It's like a combination between Janeth and Tanith. Yeah. I'm gonna have Ulki wait over here, and I'm gonna have Janeth wait over here, and I'm gonna have to get Racing up this way for next turn. But the idea I'm going for is that if Nysala moves, I will have either Janeth or Ulki ready to go talk to him. I am going to go try and convince Nysala to leave, though I can show trying to beat him. It might be an interesting challenge. But yeah, generally with Nysala, you want to bait him out with a unit who can just take hits. and then you want to send your hardest hitting units to take him out. I believe bows are effective against him, being a bird. So there's that. He does not have any way to sort of stop that. He doesn't have like a full guard or anything. What are you guys? You guys will not transform this turn, that is fine. You have a steel bow ballista, so you'll deal a little more damage. I'm really tempted to just call the reinforcements for fun. Let's do it. Yeah, forget it. We're gonna call the reinforcements. Alright, Pegasus Knights. Including, weren't you the one who went and soloed the Dragon Rider? The legendary Pegasus Knight of legend is back. Go ahead and move people forward. Mist will probably be attacked this turn, but that's okay. Alright. And yeah, these guys are just gonna move out. It could be good bait for distracting the ballista. And, oh, okay, so I didn't realize Tanith was in range. I probably should have put the short spear on her, but oh well, that's fine. I can have Jill attack this guy with the hand axe to help train her hand axe rank. Alright, you're gonna attack Astrid and do 3 damage. You're going to attack Astrid. That's fine. Yeah, I probably should have had someone just trade with Astrid so I could equip the Iron Lance this turn, or the Slim Lance. You're going to attack Leaf. That's a death sentence for you, but okay, we do that. And again, there we go. Well, thank God the snow doesn't, like, slow down your movement, because I know in, Fire Emblem 7, just titled Fire Emblem in the US, snow does do that. It'll slow down your movement, and it's really annoying. Like, holy crap. It is very, very annoying. There are several rain or status condition or weather conditions like rain and snow and FP7 that just slow down your movement. It's so terrible. But this is not FP7. I do have a forged steel lance I named Maltet after the special lance from FP6, Roy's game actually. It is the legendary Ice Spear, and I made it blue. And in Nefini, you got a crit. Hooray! Good job, Nefini. You used the Maltet. Geez, Nefini is not turning out that well. Because normally by this point she would be stronger and, she's decently fast, but... I don't know, 20 speed is pretty good. But that strength needs work. Yeah, the reason is because of these guys, what are their attack speed? Attack speed? No? Because... Nope, okay, it just doesn't show attack speed. Even then, I think you need like a... Oh jeez, I think you need a 5 speed advantage, so Nefini could probably double this guy. Looks like... I could have Leaf just try and take a hit, because what's nice solid attack? 39. 39 attack. So Leaf can survive a hit? Can she survive 2 hits? Is the real question. I don't think she's actually going to survive 2 hits. Okay, this is kind of awkward. I'm not sure what I can do to bring, I'm not quite sure what I can do to bring Nysala down, because I need a way to just sort of let someone just take hits from him. I should have brought Braum, because he would have been great for just absorbing a few hits and then moving on. I can't have one of the bird Lagoos do that, because they would do effective damage. Who has the best defense? Marsha, no, but Marsha's not an option. It might have to be Ike. Ike has 17 defense. And Ike should still get, yeah, Ike will get doubled. So 17 defense, let's see, 39 minus 17, that's 21. And that's 21 times 2, that's 42. So, yeah, Ike will die if he gets attacked by Nysala. I don't have anyone who just doesn't get outsped by, or who won't get doubled by him. Yeah. Well, the best strategy I can think of is to literally just use the reinforcements as bait. Like, that is literally the next best strategy I can think of. Raisin, come over here. And, you die. So yeah, no, I think I'm gonna have to use the reinforcements as bait for this. That's probably going to be my best bet. And you know what? For the rest of this turn, or for the rest of the video, I'm just going to turn animations off. Nafini already moved. Your Slim Lance. And yep. Alright, that just leaves the Iron Blade Mercenary, I think. Alright. That's like the level up. Just skilled. That's not that great of a level up, but okay. Let's see, just to make sure I don't actually go into Night Solid's range. Yeah, okay, that's just a ballista. So Ike can attack this person and he takes him out no matter what. Jeez, I really want to get Misty to have experience. Armor Slayer? Do you not double? No, you double with the Armor Slayer. You kill with all weapons. Everyone's too strong at this point. Yeah, even Soren can't not spare his life. Well, I guess what I'll have to do is I'll just have to have Mist take a hit and I can have Soren heal her after this turn. Or Mist can just dodge. That also works. I'm fine with that. No issues here. I could probably have Mist be attacked again if I just do like this. And here. And yeah. And then this guy will definitely go for Mist just because that would be his best option. Alright. So go, my Pegasus Knights. Go suicide into Nysala and bring him closer for me. Alright, and this Pegasus Knight just took out this Wyvern Rider. I kind of wish I took that guy out, but okay. Alright, Mist should be fine. Mist should get the kill on this, and with that, she should also get more sword experience. That's really what I want above everything else. And this one, nope, she survived. Good job. Alright, you're attacking Marsha, and that's okay. Marsha should be fine against you. Marsha doubles you. And you're gonna run away. And with that, I think we're going to actually call the video here. So next time on Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, we're going to be continuing our slog through this snowy field in order to get to Nysala, and hopefully we can convince them to not murder our entire team. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.